Yeah, this your boy Kooley, the Southern President. You're not tuned in to the Rap Analytics Show, you know what I mean? Let's get it. This is the Rap Analytics Show, and I'm putting rap in the figure four. If you ain't on this on the internet, then tell me what else is you looking for. Presidential word to giving insight. Young Nino keeping shit tight. Either gave you an invite, and Kooley be talking on big mics. You in the right place for your mind. You in the right place for your grind. You in the right place for your music. You in the right place for your time. Cause I ain't never gonna waste mine. And since we got you tuned in, now it's time to start the show. And the real shit begins. The end. Yeah.
Big boy shit, man. Rap Analytics, man. We here, man. We in the building. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Oh, we got a great show for y'all tonight, man, but let's get into it. It's your favorite campaign, man, presidential worthy. Please put that vote in for me. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and spin that motherfucking bin. Let's go.
Hey, it's cool to be Mr. March 4th, man. Happy Friday. Blessings to everybody. Every moment you see, man, it's a new one, man. So make the most out of it. Let's get to it, man. Who we got in?
You already know, man. Ethan in the building, man. Stop playing with yourself, man. Special guest today, man. Like my boy said, happy Friday.
Yeah.
Lessons, you know what I'm saying?
You know it.
Long week, hot week. It's been hot.
Hot as hell. It's hot in here.
Y'all tune in.
Yeah, man. But like I said, man, let's get into the introduction, man. We got Coach David Graham in the building. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Yeah. How you feeling today, Coach?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Thank y'all so much, man. This interview means everything for me. I'm humbled by the conversations. I'm humbled by the invitation to my good brother Eric, man.
I already know it.
My guy from about almost 10 years from now, so I feel.
Who you damn about that bush? No, I'm just playing.
No, but I'm humbled, man. I'm excited, man. I'm ready to have a good time.
Okay, man. First, let's get into the introduction for the people out there that don't really know much.
We gotta get to know you first.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So, you're a coach. What's your coach? Well, where you coaching at? Tell me a little bit about your background and everything real quick.
Okay, I'm Coach David Graham, assistant men's basketball coach at University of Fort Lauderdale. I've been coached for almost 20 years.
Okay.
20 years in the game.
Yeah, man, I just been putting in work, man.
He know a little bit.
I've not to brag, but I won 2 national championships.
Okay.
I got rings. I got things and everything like that. I'm just blessed. I've been put in a great situation, do nothing but the man upstairs. I just want to continue forward, giving back to the black men, because that's what's most important in my life, for helping young black men achieve their dreams and goals.
Okay. My first question I want to get out there, man. If you had something to say to one of these inspiring kids, I got a son.
Okay.
Right? B, love you to death, B. This one for you. So, if you had anything to tell some of these aspiring black kids that want to get into basketball and be a basketball player and become a superstar, what would be some of the advice you would give them right now? I'm not talking about the ones that's already about to get ready to get out of high school and everything. I'm talking about the ones that's in your middle school, going into high school and stuff like that, or even the ones before that, the elementary people that see NBA stars and say, hey, that's something I want to do. What would you tell them?
Okay, so I'm gonna take off my glasses.
Okay.
Say something about this. So if you're a young, aspiring athlete that's trying to play basketball on the next level, if you're in the 6th, 7th, 8th grade, make sure you really love this, because what I'm noticing is a lot of these young kids that get on Instagram, they want the likes.
Yeah. Right.
I'm committed.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an offer. And the likes go up because now they're a star in social media. Mm-hmm. One thing about social media, it's a fraud. And it'll get you jammed up. So if you really love this, do it off camera. Yeah. Nobody need to see your grind. Mm-hmm. The grind and the work, shout out to my boy Coach Wheaton, the grind gonna show. The work is always gonna show. So if you really want this, you're gonna have to show your work. Like how we used to be in middle school, show your work in math. Yeah. Same thing in basketball. You gotta show your work.
Right.
If you're not working, it's gonna show.
I'm hearing that you're saying they have to have the passion too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If that passion's not there, really, that heart's not going to be there. Not going to put that first and most effort to putting what they can into that sport. But what I want to ask you was, what sport do you coach?
I coach college basketball, men's side.
That man said that though.
No, I'm talking about particular athletic department.
Men's side, men's basketball.
Gotcha.
My boy said that though. Where you at, bro?
Hey, we got all night. We got all night. We got all
For the
night.
folks who did hear like I did, I just wanted to make sure y'all got
Oh, okay.
clarification, you know
Oh,
what
okay.
I'm
That's a good way to spin that. That's good. I like how you spin that one. I like how you spin that one, man. So, man, how did you get to where you at in life right now, man?
Man.
Like I said, a little bit of the background story. 'Cause like you said, right now you coaching for University of Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Everybody got levels in it. I mean, a ladder to climb to get to where you at in life. How we get here?
Oh man, just a quick synopsis. I'm a military brat, so my father and my mother raised me a certain type of way, a dynamic. Shout out to Norman, shout out to Deborah Graham, respectfully. My dad served for 25 years, my mom served for 5 years.
Gotta salute that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Gotta salute that.
Shout out to my parents, man. Shout out to my basketball coaches, Coach Tony Battle in high school, Coach George William High School, Coach Buster Harvey, and Coach Anthony Mosley, and then my mentor, Coach Kevin D. Waters, who put the battery in my pack to go chase my dreams.
Right.
And so now I'm with Coach Anthony Anderson to put that battery in pack and propel me and do it the right way and how to make the right moves.
Okay.
Not always jump move to move. He teaches me like, no. Slow down, take your time, and where you're supposed to be, and you're gonna get where you're supposed to be. So I've been blessed, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's no rhyme, there's no reason, there's no recipe to tell you, oh, put this sauce in the gumbo. No. One thing I can say at the end of the day, your race is your race.
Exactly.
And my race is my race.
Right.
So I only talking about my race.
Exactly.
Yes.
I can definitely salute that.
Coach,
Yes.
what do you think about NLT? From both aspects. You know?
Okay, so I think it's a gift and a curse.
Okay.
I think certain parties and entities jumped out the window because they were trying to compete with the three-letter association. We're gonna leave it like that.
Okay.
Okay.
I like how you spin that.
Right. So the association is giving out the bag. It's all about the bag.
Right.
So the other association say, well, we can give you a bag too if you stay out here. Think about the women's game, right?
Right.
No disrespect to the other association that represent the women's game. Those young women at Louisiana State University make more money they'll ever make in that other association.
Right.
So that is a gift and a curse. So
Right.
the men's side, there are not going to be many Zion Williamsons.
Right.
Facts.
Think about it. They're not.
Right.
They're not going to be many LeBron James, generational type of guys. And if you are, you're one and done. Okay. But let's think about the guy who's at, let's say, University of Georgia, and he's the 10th guy on the bench. How much money, NIL money, he really going to get? Exactly. So again, it's a gift and a curse. So again, you have to create your own revenue. You are your own brand. At the same time, you got to understand when you sign these deals, these lucrative offers, you got to understand what comes with it. And if you're not prepared to take care of your finances responsibly, it can bite you in the tail. That's why you see the portal so big now.
Right.
Let's switch to football, right?
Okay.
We can talk about basketball too, like college basketball, because I coach college basketball. When I started, when me and my staff, shout out to my staff, Death Row Records, that's an inside joke. Shout out to our staff.
Death Row Records?
Yeah, that's an inside joke. Shout out to our
Kind of look like shit.
Listen, shout out to Death Row Records. When we start looking at the numbers in the portal, it got so obvious that every kid was searching for a bag or searching for it to be the man. When I'm texting kids conversation, I say, man, what are you trying to do? Nobody said I want to win, coach. I want to get to the bag, coach.
Damn.
That's the NIL.
They done took the passion out.
So hold on. I gotta pause this, right?
For the
Cause
fans.
I know y'all sports fanatic, and I be dipping and dabbling into sports and everything. But for the people out there that's like me that don't know what the hell an NIL is, can we break that down?
It's basically, okay, word,
Right.
5-star recruit, right?
I definitely me.
Yeah, we already
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
Okay. Big time. Let's use football. Big
Right.
time safety, right? Coming from Atlanta.
But right. You feel me?
Big time. Grady baby.
What?
Listen.
What? Stop.
Hold on.
No, don't do it. No. Shut the fuck up. No. Hell no. Kooley, stay in your goddamn spot. Shut the hell up. He's painting my picture.
Listen.
Go ahead. Yeah.
5-star recruit.
Right.
Heart of the city.
You're trying to
Grady baby.
You tell me what?
Listen.
Nose guard.
Listen.
That's what this nigga would be.
We listen, we gonna give him his fermentation of his imagination. So we gonna make him to let's say he a 6'4" cornerback.
Boy, I'm tall as shit.
Let's say he Travis Hunter 2.5.
Okay.
Right. So you got University of Georgia.
Right.
You got Alabama.
Roll Tide.
You got Tennessee.
Louisiana.
You got your team, the Trojan, USC. They all sitting in Mom and them house. Mom and them say, hey, I need XYZ, XYZ, XYZ.
Right.
Okay. Coach to be said, well, we can't give you the bag like we used to, but it's NIL money. They're going to take care of all the little problems that you might got.
Okay.
And you say, well, Coach, what's the NIL money? Every time you touch the field, sir, we're going to give you a check. Because every time you touch the field, somebody's buying your jersey, somebody is buying somebody is using your name, somebody uses your image. It's name, image, and likeness. And you get a compensation. You get a percentage. Every time they say your name, they use your image, and they use your likeness. That's when you get a compensation.
Oh, okay. You know they're going to use mine a lot. You know what I'm talking about? That's praise right there. You know what I'm talking about?
I got a question. What's the difference from like coaching other kids that are not from college? Like what's the difference?
All right, so a little bit about my background. I also coached pros. I also coached in the pros for a little bit. I did that for 6 years. Coaching pros, they're grown men. They understand. I gotta get a check. Every time I miss a rebound, I'm losing $1,000. Every time I turned that basketball over, I lost $1,000.
Yeah.
With a college kid, he just gonna sit the bench and think about the next day. No. With a pro, especially a young, hungry pro, or a pro that's trying to get back his name right, he understands every time I miss an assignment, I'd have lost some money.
You got some kids or family.
I got family. I got kids. I got student loans.
Take care of mom and
I got stuff I got to deal with.
Yeah.
So it's a different mindset. So that's just between a pro and an amateur.
Right.
But now with the NIL, it's almost the same time, because now think about young kids nowadays, they used to get in the bag. But Michael Jordan said it best, we giving these kids money too early.
I agree.
And that's the problem. Think about, listen, not to get off kilter. Think about the turmoil that Zion Williams is going through right now.
Right.
Or John Morant.
Yeah.
We all country boys. They from the country.
Right.
Come on now. We supposed to, we take care. Hey, young blood. Come on, man. We all got an unk.
Yeah.
We all got a cuz over.
Exactly.
Hey, man. Hey, come on, man.
Hey, you tripping.
You tripping. Come on, man. Sit your little butt down, man. Relax.
Right.
Be cool by the water.
Right.
No, I take care of you. So I run this.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it didn't matter.
Right.
Yeah. Unc is always Unc.
Come on, man.
Unc is always
So
Unc.
again, I think we're giving these young kids way too much money too early.
Yeah.
And it's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire.
I can agree. I gotta say I can agree with that to a certain extent. I'm real big on sometimes it's really the person more than the money, right? Because at the end of the day, we have had people that came in and didn't cause as much problems, or not problems, but get into much trouble as some of these other guys that we just talked about. But at the same time, I also feel like where you was heading with it is what the key is too. I don't feel like a lot of people are actually, I don't want to say disciplining, but having that talk with these kids about what they should do and what they shouldn't do. For example, like take my son for example, and not all my kids at that. I never been afraid to have any type of conversation with my child. You understand? Like to let them know from Jump Street, like, hey, this is what you don't do, this is what you do. Again, these are the consequences if you do this, and these are the consequences if you do that. Could be good, it could be bad, but it all depends on you. But at the same time, you have an image to hold. Always, especially if you want to go out and be something great. Every time you step out that door, a camera's on you. Whether it's a regular camera, it's paparazzi, or just a homeboy across the street. Everything is on you. But I feel like nowadays, the best way I can put it is, I feel like these kids that have these parents that grew up in the era before us, before like our era right now. So anybody that had them parents that was like back when I was a child. They ain't used to this social media era.
Right.
So I'm saying, like, back then you didn't have to. You could step outside and do something crazy unless you was really had a name behind yourself.
Right.
Nobody gave a damn.
Right.
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 But so we as parents ain't taking the time to condition these kids for a future that they think they ready for.
Right.
Like, I feel like we don't sit down and be like, hey, look, you can't just step out there and do anything you want to do.
Right.
Just because you feel like you got the money, or you feel like you the man, or you got a bunch of people that's behind you. We don't have those type of conversations. So when they actually get into that limelight, now you sitting there, they sitting there like, man, shoot, I do the hell I want to. You know who the hell I am? John Moran. Damn right. These people fuck with me no matter what I do. So I feel like that's what the case is.
Well, to piggyback what you're saying, let's go to the streets, right? Whatever. The OGs are now 25 years old.
Yeah.
That's true too.
OGs before were 40 and up,
Right.
50 and up.
Right.
And you listen to your OGs, no matter what you had going on. You could be a goody two-shoes, you can be a hooper, a football player. In them streets, you had always had an OG that you can fall back to.
Exactly, I agree.
We don't have that no more.
I agree with
Especially
that.
in our community. So now you asking XYZ NBA player, a 21-year-old, to listen to a 25-year-old. What sense does that make?
Yeah.
Also, there's no more grandmothers either.
That I was going to that, E. I mean,
I agree with that,
grandmas
too.
are 30, 35.
And
Respectfully.
hold on. Let me.
There we go.
Take it back.
Yeah.
Ain't no more
Big mamas, not grandmamas, but big mamas.
Ain't no more big mamas.
Big mamas.
You know what I'm saying?
When I say big mama,
Yeah.
All big mamas ain't big. That's
Right.
right. Big mama had she might have been the smallest stature, but had the biggest voice in the room.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Right.
We could be outside having a good time. As soon as Big Mama come out that porch,
Yeah.
party over.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
We
I gotta
sleeping.
go.
Hey, y'all gotta go, man. We out.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it is. And we lost that in that community. So it translates and it goes down to a trickle-down effect to our youth, to our inspiring up-and-coming stars. And that's why you see what you see now. It's not just the NBA, NFL. You see that in all facets of life. You see that in the
agree
rap
with
game.
that, yeah.
You see that in everything we got going on in our black community because we don't. Big Mama is not Big Mama. She's grandmama.
Yeah. I agree with that.
That's a credit to you, man, because you're one of those brothers that we can say are actually looking out for the youth coming up. Man. Some credit to you. But I want to ask you about this though, because you're doing your thing on the college point side. What's your aspirations? Like, where do you want to go past this point?
I want to stay college basketball. I'm gonna tell you what I want to do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say this live. I've told it to my family. I told it to my friends.
Exclusive.
I want to be. I'm going to be a head coach at a Division I historically black college and university.
Okay.
And the
like
reason
that.
why I want to do that because I want to give back to my people, our people. And I'm tired of us being, I'm only coming to the game because the band or the
Right.
DJ lit.
Yeah.
Gotta get dressed up.
Yeah.
It's cool. You see her suck going. It's gonna be lit out there. No, I'm going because they can really play.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
going
they
to watch the
win.
game.
I'm going to the game.
Yeah.
I want to watch the game.
I don't care what
They
Ray
calling.
Right. I don't care what Ray and Nut wear. And Peaches how good she look. No, I want to see the game.
Right.
Okay.
And I want to create a product and I want to create an environment where I want old school, new school, whatever, and come and watch the game, enjoy the game of basketball. Not only enjoy it, we win at the highest level and we give back to our community. That's my goal.
So
Like
if
that.
I got to ask this question since that's been, if you had three, we're gonna say three. You know I'm gonna go with this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
if you
sir.
had at least three options to say that you would want to go to as a HBCU college, what three options would you?
I got a shout out to my alma mater, which is Edward Waters University in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
That's one. I'm gonna give it a dark horse, and I know they're coming back. Morris Brown University.
Come on. Come
I just
on.
have an infatuation and a love, because I just feel like, and this is my personal belief, and I could be wrong. I feel like the minute they shut that school down, it took a hard hit of the city of Atlanta.
I agree.
It was the heartbeat of the soul ties of the
Yeah,
city of Atlanta.
I agree.
And I feel like you need that HBCU to be back, because when you bring that one back in the city of Atlanta, you bring it back. And my third one would be FAMU, Rattler
I know
Nation.
you was gonna say.
So those are my three, though. Those would be my three. Right
Fort
there.
Valley.
Fort Valley, I got a love-hate relationship, and we'll talk off mic about that.
Okay, all right. Y'all don't get to hit that one. Y'all don't get that one. Okay, I like that, man. Definitely. So with that being said, man, you said I'm gonna backtrack a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Said you did 6 years in the professional level of
Yes,
basketball.
Yes, sir.
For one, what team?
Okay.
Two, how was it there? You talked about how the players was, but let's go from a coach perspective.
Okay.
Of it, being able to coach at a professional level, how was it?
So I coach in the American Basketball Association, and that is, who's not familiar, is the red, white, and blue ball.
Yeah.
So before, back in the day, people don't realize that the NBA was segregated.
Right.
So most of the black players had to play in the American Basketball Association, like Dr. J,
Right.
Iceman Gervin. So I coached in that league.
Okay.
My first opportunity was with the Jacksonville Giants.
Okay.
We won, while I was there, we won 2 national championships. They
Okay.
won a total of 6. Shout out to Kevin Dwayne Waters to give me an opportunity. I was associate head coach there. After that, I came down here. That's how I met E, where I coached for the Atlanta Wildcats.
Okay.
The 2 years I was there, we went 24-8. The second year, I went 25-3.
Okay.
Lost in the Elite 8. Okay. Then I moved down to South Florida, coached for the South Florida Gold, went 25-6 and 22-8, respectively, went to the Final Four. So I had.
Man, that boy good.
Hey, listen.
That boy good. That boy good.
Listen, I'm blessed to be around good people.
Right.
And that's what you need. I'm gonna tell you what you need. You need luck. First, you need God, luck, and be around some good people.
Okay.
And everything else will take care of itself. And I've been blessed on that.
Gotcha.
Coach, I gotta ask you this from the athlete's perspective.
Yes, sir.
Because I played football, basketball. And
Yes, sir.
What type of coach are you? Are you one of the coaches who like strict on that ass, or are you basically like players coach, basically guy? You know when to be stern, but you still kind of like.
So I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell my age. I'm 42. Okay. Being a young guy in this business, because you're still technically in your 40s, you're a young guy.
Right.
You just know your role. You know your team. I'll say this. I'm crazy as Bob Knight. Crazy. And all my guys who are watching this, I'm crazy as Bob Knight, but I'm cool like Doc Rivers.
Okay.
So I can take it where I need to, whatever my team needs me to be.
And I think that's a great characteristic
You know,
of a good coach.
absolutely.
You know how to gauge
Absolutely.
your temperament to basically lead your team.
I agree.
Going off of you.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna tell you who taught me that. I'm gonna tell you, my parents, right? So my dad, man, a few words, but he know how to get you. My mom, she a barker, and when she bark, that bark bite. So I get that from both of my parents. So that's how I can go, whatever. It depends on the situation.
Okay.
So that's where I get that from.
Okay. That's dope, man. So again, the experience as a coach, you, like I said, you know, for one, you had phenomenal records, bro.
I appreciate that.
Got to say that. Got to say that.
Appreciate that.
But with that being said, like, give me a little background of the coach life in this. Like you said, you already explained that, you know, the different levels and tone that you is. Are you a fundamental coach? Do you sit back and you give every person attend to certain people's needs or special needs? Like, say if a person ain't got the dribble right, so you focus on that with his dribble, or you like, hey, let me go through this whole fundamental. What kind of coach are you?
Well, right now, as me being an assistant coach, shout out to Coach Anthony Anderson, my responsibilities are on the defensive side of the basketball.
Okay.
Also, the weight room, also recruiting.
Okay.
The head coach, he identifies the players that we bring into the staff. He said, okay, XYZ needs this much of training, and we're going to give it to them.
Okay.
You know, on other staff before, shout out to Coach Waters, we would do player development, and Coach Anderson, same thing. So you have to figure out your team's weaknesses and make them strengths.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And once you figure it out from day one, because you know right away what's your team, you know what you're bringing in. Shout out to the high school guys who don't know.
Right.
You just deal with what you got,
Right.
because they zone for your school.
Exactly.
So you got to take little Billy from the hill.
Right.
In college and pro, I don't got to take Billy.
Exactly.
I can get Jamal from down the street.
Right.
So, and I know what his weaknesses, I know what his strengths right away. With little Billy from the hill, I got to wait until PE class to see you can't dribble with your left hand.
Right.
So that's what I'm dealing with. So that's to answer your question.
Okay, and then let's get into a little bit of recruiting side, man. So
Okay.
as a recruiter,
Okay.
what are you looking for in these players? Like when you going out here, you said, all right, you like Johnny from around the corner,
Right?
But something about Billy. What is that something about Billy that you say I'm not gonna get with Billy, but I'm gonna go with Johnny? What do you think you're looking for? No, go ahead.
24.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so you have to understand, me being an assistant coach, I got to know who my head coach is.
Right.
Again, shout out to Coach Anderson. I know who he is. I know what he wants. Right. If the guy who I'm recruiting can't handle him, I'm not going to touch him. So if I watch you in the game and you're getting coached up and you don't like it and you're pouting, next.
Right.
Automatically.
Right.
I'm not even going to talk to your high school coach.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to your parents. I'm not even talking to you. If you can't handle tough coaching and to be coached up about the game, then we're going to go. Now, if you're one of them kids that can take coaching, I'm staying to the second quarter.
Okay.
So after the second quarter, I stay. If you're not having a bad game, you bounce back. Okay, you cheering your teammates on. Oh, I'm going to stay even more.
Okay.
You have a bad game and you apologize and you own up and have accountability, I'm coming back the next game.
Okay.
So again, those are the margins of error because again, we know you can play because if you couldn't play, I wouldn't be out
here.
there.
Exactly. First place.
You're right. But you can play, but it's the margin of error is so small and so significant where those are the little things that you got to look at as a college recruiter to understand how can I bring this guy to help us win a national championship? And that's the key.
Okay. We gonna get right back with y'all, man. We got more to get into, man, because Coach giving y'all a game right now. Y'all better tap in. If you made it this far, make sure you hit that like button at the bottom. You know what I mean? Put that like, subscribe. I know y'all seeing this off that YouTube channel, so fuck with us. You know what I'm talking about? But let's get into it.
Too, though, man. Y'all talk.
Yeah,
man. Look.
Yeah, man. Tell Coach, man, we ain't trying to hear that bullshit, Sharif. No, but man, we got to get right back to you.
And yo.
Yes, sir. And we back, man. We back. Dope conversation going on, man. First, I gotta say, man, Coach, thank you for being here, bro. Like, definitely giving some game and some juice into this conversation, man. But we got more stuff to talk about, man. Let's talk about life outside of coaching.
Okay.
Right? Now, what is some of your hobbies or some of the things you like to do outside of basketball, man?
All right, so you know I'm a father. I love being a dad.
Okay, salute. We here.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna say it live, again, exclusive.
Okay.
I'm a big battle rap fan.
Boy, yeah, I had this back and forth with this man before the show, but we ain't gonna get into all that.
So my battle rap love started in 2012.
Okay.
When again, my favorite GOAT, Hollow Don, went off against Joe Budden. I just happened to be on Breakfast. I was watching Breakfast. I don't know how. I just watched the Breakfast Club, and I seen Joe Budden talk to this guy. I'm like, man, why is he talking? And Hollow Dunn had these glasses. He barely like said 10 words. I said, man, this dude must be a gangster. He must be about that life, right? So something just told me, man, let me pull up some Hollow Dunn stuff, and I just like his wittiness and his craftiness. And then it got me into a wormhole because I watched him versus Loaded Lux. And so when I watched Loaded Lux, I started watching Lux. Then I went to Lux and Calico. So you see how you go? And then you did the ride after ride. And that's how I became a battle rap fan. So that's my hidden pleasure is being a battle rap fan. So that's one of my many hobbies. Besides, if I'm not watching film and going basketball, I listen to battle rap and I watch battle rap.
It makes sense why this man's a Hollow fan. He started with Hollow. That's what he came in wrong at already. He came in at the wrong person. That's what it is. But no, man, shout out to Hollow, man. Definitely one of the people that follow me on Twitter. Anyway, so I got love for Hollow and everything. There's a love-hate situation with Hollow and everything. But that's definitely dope, man. That you said you came in there like 2012.
Yeah.
If you had to do your top 5 battle rappers, who would it be?
I'm gonna go Hollow. I'm gonna go Loaded Lux. I'm gonna go Calico. Oh, these next two. I'm gonna go Easy to Block, Captain.
You better have my boy up in there somewhere.
And I'm gonna go Sue Surf, man. Sue Surf. Listen, the wave.
Okay.
Listen, no, don't
Free the wave.
Free the wave. Free the wave. But I was so mad at him when he was jerseying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he was in his jersey bag.
Yeah.
He was in his jersey bag. But he redeemed himself. But I'm gonna tell you who I got underneath that next 4. So I got B-Dot.
B-Dot,
I'm
okay.
a big fan of B-Dot. I think he's underrated. I think he's underrated.
I think he kind of gave up on battle rap too.
I do
though.
too. I think
Like,
politics.
Yeah.
That's the behind the scenes. That's what we talked about outside.
Yeah.
I like the old New Jersey twerk.
The old New Jersey.
I do.
The old one.
Okay, I love Averb. I know Averb is big in his culture.
Legend killer.
And I'm gonna tell you my fourth one, man. I just like that country talk with T-Top, man. I think T-Top talk that southern drawl, that country back porch. And Southerners, you understand what that means.
Right.
You know what I mean? You get it. So
Right.
those would be my 9 if I had to go.
Okay, that's a strong list. I gotta give you that one.
And
man.
shout out to Hitman Holla. I'm a huge fan, but he just don't bat enough for me to put him up.
It's okay. You can say Easy killed him. That's why you don't fuck with no more. I get it. I get it, man. Packed his ass up like, no, I can't say that man ain't no more. I get it. You can't put Easy in top 5. I'm like, yeah,
dude.
Hollow too. Yeah.
No. Listen, when that happens, I'm gonna be here.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be here.
Yeah.
We gonna have to get a booth.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to. We ain't gonna get into that right now, man. Easy would destroy that man.
Okay.
But with that being said, man, outside of battle rap, we ain't gonna keep it on too much of the battle rap. Outside of the battle rap, man, is there music that you get into, other sports that you watch?
Definitely, man. I'm a man of many tastes. I've traveled before, so I have a different type of genre of music. Of course, I'm a big hip hop fan.
Okay.
I'm a big R&B fan, but I love my 80s and 90s R&B,
Right.
New Jack Swing. I just miss that.
What you saying, bro?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Jeff Red?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yes.
Come on, man. Like, come on, man. I can go on and on, man. Like, I'm a big music saved so many souls and opened so many souls' mindsets to be where you're at now.
Exactly.
Without music in our community, we're nothing.
I agree with that.
So music is definitely a staple in my background, my family background. So I love music. I love music. All type of music. I can get into all type. I just can't get into some all the time, but I can get into all type of music stuff.
I agree with that, man. One of the things about music that caught me as a child was I'm not good with words, but that's kind of what attracted me to music in the first place. It's the wordplay, the lyrics, and everything. And I feel like after the 90s, they kind of got away from that. Because back in the 90s, love music was love music.
Facts.
Like you could feel the passion in it.
Facts.
Rap music was rap. It was set up. It was stories. It was bars. It was punchlines and stuff like that. But now it's just same old.
Right.
Which kind of was when the 90s went away and we got into the 2000s, was kind of converted me over to battle rap anyway, because at that point, that was the only way I was getting wordplay and lyricism from at that point.
Would you say music rap music became a gimmick instead of lyrics?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's about who got the most money, who got the most women, who got the jewelry, the best clothes. Now it's a fashion show.
I mean, just speaking on that part, like, don't get it twisted. In every era, there was bad, you know what I'm saying, negative, negative rap music, whatever, you know what I'm saying, derogatory rap music.
There was vanilla back then. You're right.
It was all a bad music in every era. So it's like, okay, in my particular era, you know what I'm saying, that we listen to hip hop, whatever. Our music still had message. It still had purpose.
Right.
It had substance. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a lot of music that we listened to growing up. I mean, for me personally, I have to say, like, that shit saved me.
Yeah.
Some songs, certain songs helped me through a certain part of my life that happened at that moment.
Right.
And it either led me this way or led me that way.
Watch this. All three of you can say this. Like, for me, the song that really resonated for me, I'll never forget, Scarface, I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die.
Yeah.
The way he's told that story.
Storytelling, yo.
And he was so detailed where I said, I never want to be in that position.
Right.
Ever. Let me get to this hooping. Let me be a regular kid.
Right.
You know, because the way he told it was so chilling, but you wanted to hear more.
Right.
Because he was great at it. You see what I'm saying? We don't have that no more. Well, that generation don't have that.
Yeah, exactly.
He broke it down from boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And it's refreshing to hear. Every time I hear, I'm like, man, you did. Sometimes you miss stuff when you was at a young age. Like, oh, I get it now.
Exactly, that happens a lot.
You know, I hear that now. Even when I listen to Notorious Big, it's so much stuff I miss.
Right.
Because I didn't understand the reference. But now I get it.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So, but no, go back to what you're saying, E. You're right. They don't have the storytelling of a rap song, because rap song is all about telling a story. Not because I got the biggest boat, the biggest house, how many chicks I can bag. No. Let me get you off the street, youngin'.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Let me do that. So, yeah, I agree.
Definitely, man.
But you know, part of being in hip hop is being braggadocious. So I
listen,
a little bit.
listen,
I gotta show you, know what I'm saying, how things change.
Listen, man.
And how many whole lot of went through it.
And you're right. But there
That's
is
just part of it, though.
It is. You can be bravado. You can have bravado and still be humble.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know, you can just, hey, I'm me. I'm him.
Right.
Or the words of your favorite guy, I'm Himothy.
Right. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I mean? Your favorite guy goes, I'm Himothy.
I'm Himothy, yeah.
I get it.
Sounded easy.
But at the same time, a lot of these things that, and you know these guys, because y'all are music heads, a lot of that stuff come from up top. Telling you, hey, sell this much. Talk about these women.
Right.
Talk about what you did in the trap. Talk about more. And you're like, man, I'm trying to get away from it. No. Your albums ain't bumping like it should be. Right. Talk about these keys of these birds you move. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy about that? When I hear this, and I know a lot of y'all probably know about this too, but it always referred me back to H-Town. You know the group H-Town? Mm-hmm. And rest in peace to Nino, right?
Yeah.
So when they dropped Knocking the Boots, right?
Right.
Like that was like their biggest hit and everything. But Dino was one of the type of people that he wanted to get away from music like that. He tried his best before he died to like try to get away from that type of music. He wanted to like get into more song, like I don't know if you heard the song Jazabelle that they made and stuff like that.
Yes.
Like he wanted to be more inspiring and stuff, emotions and stuff like that. But the record label was like, nah, we need you to keep creating songs like y'all did with Knocking the Boots. Like you came out like that. That's what we want from you. So, and that kind of, it wasn't the reason why he died. Of course, we all know why he died. Right. But it just the fact of the matter, when I heard that story, I was like, damn, you would never think that, because of the fact of the matter that, yeah, they did kept making music like Knocking the Boots, because they like it slow and stuff like that as well. But they wanted so bad to get away from that, and they couldn't because the record labels wanted them to stay in that zone.
Worthy. Let's look at this though. Think about all the top R&B artists, male. They had to be single, and a ladies' man. Right. Why do you think Bobby Brown never stayed married? Why do you think Usher Raymond never had a marriage? Why do you think John Legend, up until he got married, was hot? Because they had to sell a fantasy. Right. Because the fantasy was selling to the women, I'm available for you. Right. And it really wasn't. Right. Usher and Bobby and John, like, I got a wife to go home to, but the record's like, no. We want to sell you as a single man, because if you sell you as a married man, we're not going to get these sales. Right. It's a game. It is. It's a game. It is. It's a game. That's real crazy.
Transitioning to album sales, we talked about a little bit earlier.
Okay. Right. Talk to me.
Gunna basically dropped.
Okay.
Thugger basically dropped.
Yeah, they did.
According to sales, Gunna killed his ass.
Yeah.
According to...
They drop on the same day?
A day before, actually. Okay. I think Gunna dropped on Thursday, Thug dropped on Friday. Okay. Yeah.
Streams basically blew him out the water.
Of course.
According to my personal view and a lot of the majority, Gunna's album was best. So what do you have to say about this topic, man?
I'm going to stay out the way. I'm going to stay out the folk way.
The topic, like...
I want to get a little bit deeper into it, because, if we're going based off our last show, right, that we had here, Nino had brought the recording of Thugger saying that he was going to drop an album on whoever this fuck nigga day that's supposed to be dropping the album, and he was trying to get dirt and stuff on it. My thing is, did we get to a consistency of whether or not on that Thugger album, did he address Gunna? Did he say anything? Because like I said, I haven't heard neither one of the albums. But did we get to a point of addressing Gunna?
He addressed his own way. I don't know the words verbatim, but he addressed the little situation.
So was it a negative address, positive?
Basically, Thugger's perspective was, I'm gonna keep on making music. That's what I got from it.
Okay, so it really was like, oh, he's a snitch, or none of that stuff. It was just like, okay.
He can't say none of that shit.
Yeah,
He can't say none of that shit right now.
So this was I was told, right? I did a little research and everything. Like I said, I haven't heard the album, but I did do some research and everything based off that situation. And with that research, they say that Thugger made that album before he went to jail. Is that true? Do y'all know? Because I'm just saying the consistency is like a lot of the songs that he had on the album was made before he went to jail, and he's dropping them now. So they wasn't really recording while he was in jail.
Well, I'm pretty sure he had some albums already, you know what I'm saying, ready to go.
Yeah, they always have music.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
you know what I'm
So
saying?
listen to some of the qualities of the songs, you can tell some of them are a little different.
Okay.
So I think he probably did do a little something in jail, but there's only like maybe 2 or 3 songs that he really went hard on, in my opinion.
The rest of the album trash.
I'm not saying that.
No, it would sound like you're saying.
I'm saying about 2 or 3 songs, like, okay, let's ride.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. What's your perspective? Gunna and Thugger album.
I listened to a little bit of a Thug album. I haven't at all listened to Gunna album yet, so I'm going to get back with you on that.
Okay. Like I said, I haven't heard it either.
Yeah.
So on that note, I'm gonna switch it. Right. BET Awards just happened. We all tuned in today, seeing the BET Awards. You didn't watch it?
Now I did.
You in that phone nigga shit?
I didn't watch it, but I did go back and watch some clips the very next day, and I do want to say this. For some reason, it felt like that had been the best show for a long time.
It was.
Can we address why though?
Because of Buster?
Yes.
Not just Buster.
Not just Buster.
Not just Buster.
But I think the direction that BET is going, shout out to Mr.
Tyler
Perry.
Perry, yeah.
If you notice,
TP?
this is the only time they never had an MC.
And then the host.
Or they had writers.
Exactly.
So it was almost organic.
Okay. Did not know that.
So you allow artists to be artists.
Okay.
I think they need to go in that direction even more.
Yeah.
I think when you let OG Busta Rhymes go, as long as you do, you let them rock.
Right.
Yeah.
You let them go.
Right.
Because we've been losing our legends way too quick. Because again, I'd have loved to see DMX in that mode. Shout out to DMX. Rest in
Definitely,
peace.
yes.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like those guys deserve it. So when you writing or you have an MC, they're playing the band and cutting. No, you don't cut an artist that's a legend.
Right.
You give our legends our flowers.
Talking?
Right.
Spitting jewels
Come
about
on, man. Come on, man. Giving jewels and picking up. And one thing about Busta Rhymes, he gonna tell you everything he love about you.
Right.
Give you something else to grow on.
Exactly.
And as our community, with that particular company, we need it. Bad. We need it. So shout out to BET for a great show. I love it.
I got a couple more things that I feel like made it a great show. It really wasn't even about the awards. I think they gave out like during the show about like 4 or 5 awards during the show. The majority of the show was performances and bringing out 50 years of hip hop. Like they had a whole Miami segment, they had an Atlanta segment, and I mean when I'm talking about segment, like going through the old Miami to the new Miami, the old Atlanta to the new Atlanta, the old Rakim. They brought out Method Man, Keith Murray, and all them. Like they brought. I'm trying to tell you, they brought out a lot. They did a lot to show the range between old hip hop and new hip hop.
It was the 50th year anniversary.
Exactly.
Worthy. They did a segment on one-hit wonders and ad-libs.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on, man.
I missed that one.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, it was dope,
Yeah,
man.
like that's
A dance segment and everything, all that.
That's just showing our culture as people.
Right.
And I felt like, shout out to Tyler Perry for doing that and having the, you know what? Because some people, when they get these news stations or these cable, they want to sink their teeth in and be,
Right.
I'm the man or I'm the boss. I'm going to show you how great I am.
Yeah.
One thing about leadership, the greater the leader, the less he has control over his team because he allows his team to be great.
Exactly.
Somebody made a funny tweet. I think it was
Talk to me.
about the show. They said that it felt like Tyler Perry had just gave us the keys and said, "Close up when you."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
It kind of was like that.
Yeah, they did. Joe Budden Pod. Shout out to Joe Budden Podcast. They did say that.
Yeah, that was dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
But I gotta address one thing, man. I gotta address this. It was a lot of things that happened, some good, some bad, and everything. But I definitely gotta address this situation, the BET Awards. Miss Aretha Franklin. Aretha.
I'm out.
I'm in. Aretha. Like, rest in peace to Tina Turner.
Right.
Rest in peace to Tina. I mean, I don't know what possessed you.
You gotta describe like what happened. Like, what
The performance.
I'm getting there. Just all you gotta do is listen. All you gotta do is listen. I don't know what possessed you to get on stage and sing a song from Tina Turner that you did not know the words to. Like that looked horrible on stage. Like that kind of make you feel like, as a person that's watching it, that like, did you even really give a damn? Like, did you do this for the money or what? Because if you sitting here, like, how many times we don't seen award shows contribute to other people, and people really took their time to know the music and say every word, even if you never knew the song before then, right? On top of that, my thing is, Tina, I'm not even gonna do that to Tina. Tina got some hits, right?
You're right.
Yep.
Now, but we all know the number one hit from Tina was "What's Love Got to Do with It."
Yes.
Nigga Aretha said, "Oh, y'all finna give me a check? All right, come on, give me this little check, and I'm goddamn trying to act like I know this song." Goddamn.
That's exactly what she looked like, though, on stage, bro. That looked horrible. My thing is, why not perform "What's Love Got to Do with It"? Like, why not do that one? It's nowhere in the world that you could not, as an artist that was, especially back then. Like, it's different from taking somebody in this era to sing music from back then. Aretha was around back then, so this was on the radio when you was on the radio. So it's like damn near impossible not to know What's Love Got to Do with It. So I feel like, why not take that approach? Why take a song that probably was a hit back then that you barely knew versus a song that could have. Talk to me. You got something to say?
I think.
I thought you was out.
I did, but I do have this.
Came back in?
Okay, because you said something. I'm hearing it, and you're right. And it was a poor selection. I think the selection was poor by electing Aretha to sing the song.
Yeah.
I think you asked somebody else. Who knows? Maybe Mary J. Blige.
Right.
I'm not saying, listen, I'm a Mary J. fan, but her
I think
vocals
Mary would have killed it.
I think so too.
I think Mary would have
I
killed
think
it.
her whole theatric, her presence, she can dance, she can sing, she has the total package.
Yep.
I think you give Mary the bag.
Yeah.
And you tell Mary, you shut this thing down.
I think so.
Right.
And I think they just was going to the fact of the matter, like, Aretha was back then. Let's get to Aretha. Let's pay some homage. It's 50 years. Let's get somebody from back then to do a song from back then.
Right.
But that. Now I gotta get into some messy shit. Right?
I'm out again.
No, man. We're gonna bring you back.
He back out the door.
We're gonna bring you back. What's our time limit right now?
21.
21? Okay, cool. So, at the awards, right?
Oh my God, these two niggas.
You already know I'm going. JT and Uzi sitting next to Ice Spice. It's literally Ice Spice, Uzi, JT, right? Uzi talking to Ice Spice and whatever. And I don't know the whole story, so don't get me wrong. But what the consensus is that JT didn't like the fact that Uzi was talking about Ice Spice at the show, or talking to her, or whatever, and JT tosses a whole phone at this man's head during the show and everything, but let's just say they was able to go home together. They had cameras on them, watching them get back into the car together and everything. But my thing is, I understand you a city girl, and Trick Daddy even spoke on this and he said, "Hey man, this is how we do it in Miami. JT, my little sister, I don't feel like what she did was wrong and all that. Uzi should have got to understand when he's dealing with a woman like that. That's what's gonna come with it and everything."
Fuck no.
Don't get me wrong. I don't have no beef.
I'm gonna say it was the
Talk to me.
wrong place.
Exactly.
Wrong place and wrong time. We are on national fucking
TV.
television. hold that shit until this commercial break, and then
He said to the
you
commercial
know
break.
what I'm saying? Hold it until the commercial break, or say you got to go to the bathroom or something. Pull me to the
Bless you, bro.
side on that shit, but you still have to conduct yourself because JT is a brand, Uzi is a
Brand, right?
You are a fucking brand. Y'all make millions off y'all name
Alone,
So stop playing. Shut up, Triple.
right?
Stupid ass shit.
I feel like at the end of the day, I'm just piggyback off what you say. I feel like you're right. It's time and a place for everything, man. I just feel like at the end of the day, I'm not saying.
And then like my fault.
No, go ahead.
interrupt you,
No, you good.
but just on some funny shit. And women can easily tell you that this is a true fact. She could have said something light, low, short, simple, and would have had Uzi head fucked up the whole motherfucking time. Like, when we get home, it's on type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna cuss your ass out of the limo type shit. Like,
Right.
and just,
I'm about to Tina Turner,
right. And just
Ike
sit
Turner your
there
ass
and
in
still
this.
be ladylike. And as a man, you sitting there like, oh man, you already know what she capable of doing, so you know what you're looking forward to. So, you know, like I said, wrong place, wrong time, man. National television, you on the phone, all this and all that. Like, type of nigga, the type of nigga I am, you do that shit, national television, you fucking embarrassing me on this. Okay, it's a wrap. Yeah, I'll let you. Matter of fact, I'm leaving. You ain't gotta worry about it.
Damn.
I'm leaving.
Damn.
Right. On that bitch.
All right, man. One more topic I gotta get to on BET Awards, and we're gonna get off of it. Got to. Reunion of Offset and Quavo. They back on stage. They did it. They started off with a contribute to Takeoff, and they performed on stage. Before I get into my opinion of it, how do y'all feel about seeing Offset and Quavo on stage again?
Somebody made a call, and I think I know who did. And this is my, I'm in
Talk to
conspiracy
me.
bag. I think them boys that started the greatest duo of all time gave him a call.
Cass,
I think Kaz gave him a call and said, hey,
this shit family.
this family, Dungeon family, you are the legacy.
Right. In that shit.
In it. I that's what I think. Because rumor has it, Killer Mike dropped an album now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Killer Mike.
Killer Mike, listen, that album,
Hey,
We
thank you, we needed it. And for us Southern hip hop fans
Yeah, we
needed
that were born up, we needed that. It was refreshing.
hip hop in general.
Right, there you go. You're right.
We needed that.
But Andre got a couple songs on there, and he dropped a couple of jewels and gems. As he I gotta get this right with Big Boy, so I feel like he made a call to them. And I think that's why. That's just me. That's just my take.
Okay.
That's just my take.
I ain't
could be
mad at
wrong.
that.
I could be wrong because Atlanta is big, but it's small. Especially when you made it.
Right.
When you made it, everybody know everybody.
Right.
They know how.
I agree with
it's
that.
a text message. It's a text message the way to get that hold of you guys.
I agree with that. I'm a piggyback off that because I feel that way in the consensus, but a little bit different. 26. I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna cut it off for a second. This is how I feel. I feel like it wasn't genuine. I feel like when they got on the stage, I didn't really get that. Oh man, this is my brother. We came up through this shit in the mud and everything. I kind of feel like they did it because, like you said, somebody made a call. I didn't really get that genuine. From if you like me, like when I first heard the Migos, I wasn't really big on Migos. I wasn't. But the more and more I started watching them and seeing them on stage and going to places, like it's almost was the aura on them. Like this is my brother. This my brother. Like it ain't shit I'm doing without these two.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got that from them.
Right.
I didn't get that aura from them on stage. I got it like, oh, somebody said we need to do this together. We gonna do it. We got love for Takeoff, but it's still something between us that ain't connecting us like we used to have. And that's what I'm gonna leave that at. But I just didn't feel like it wasn't genuine. Then on top of that, real quick, I feel like they could have took that time and created a song for Takeoff at that moment instead of performing something that we heard years ago. You went back to Bad and Bougie. Like this was a moment that you giving Takeoff his respect and everything. You had the rocket go up. Y'all could have at that time frame. Y'all are artists. Y'all could have came up with a track for Takeoff and be at David. But we gonna get right back to y'all, man. One more second. Just make sure y'all keep tapping in, hit that like button, keep subscribing, and we're gonna get more back into Coach. We had to get into that little hip hop segment 1 second. We're gonna get more back into Coach. And we back, man. You already know what time about. Rapper and Liz, we in the building. Coach in the building. We doing big things, man. That last segment, we got a little bit off of a Coach. Start talking a little bit about hip hop and everything. Get in there, but let's get back to Coach, man. For one, appreciate you again for coming on the show. Nothing but love, man. Let's get into it. Anybody got any questions that they want to ask Coach before we get up out of here?
Hey man, you know I'm about them spouts. You know what I'm talking
Yes,
about?
sir.
About what?
Spouts.
What the fuck is that?
Spouts without the R. Spouts without the R.
Oh, okay.
I know exactly.
Oh, okay.
Spouts.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So let's talk about football, man. We talk about basketball.
Okay.
Who's your favorite team first?
All right, so
It's about him. It's
all
not
right,
about me.
so college football. I'm a big Florida State University fan.
Okay.
And I've been a fan since.
You like a lot of things out of Florida, man.
Well, I got to respect due.
Okay.
I'm a down south Georgia, but I got to
Okay.
So
Okay.
respect due, but
DSGB.
I'm a Jacksonville, Florida native, so
Okay.
I'm in between both. But I'm a Florida State football fan, man, because of Deion Brown Sanders.
Okay.
The greatest football player to ever play the game of football.
Okay.
No question. Whether you looking at me crazy.
One of the greatest. I say that.
Yeah,
The-
he's one of the greatest.
No.
One of.
No.
He's better than Lawrence Taylor?
Yes, sir.
How?
What you mean how? He take away the whole half of the field. No.
Lawrence Taylor take over the way.
No, sir. We can, listen. We ain't got time.
Good way to say that.
Listen. Shout out to battle rap analysts. Y'all need a Patreon because if Patreon, this would go and this gonna go up. So, but no, I'm a Florida State fan. NFL, I don't watch NFL like I used to, but when I did, I watched the 49ers, man.
You was a Niners?
Yeah, man.
Do you know anything about Purtis? Like the quarterback that came up, he basically got hurt in the big game.
Yes.
He was doing this thing the whole year.
Yeah,
He took the job from Trey.
Yeah.
So they saying this year really it's between out the NFC.
You say who?
Purtis.
You mean
Purdy.
Purdy?
So let me ask y'all a quick question. Is Trey Lance a bust?
No.
I agree.
He's been injured.
Right, so we can't say. We can't. No. That's not true. That's not true. So why do we do that? Let me ask y'all a question. Why do we call Greg Oden a bust when he was injured majority of his career, but we're not gonna give the same energy to Trey Lance?
True. Well, that's different sports.
Wait.
You said Greg Oden?
Greg Oden and Sam
The tight
Bowie.
end?
No, Greg Oden in the NBA and Sam Bowie in the NBA. They was considered busts.
Because they was hurt.
Right, but Trey Lance, because he's hurt, it's not a bust.
That's a good question. It's
I didn't say Trey was a bust.
No, but my man Spody. Spody over here said yeah.
I think it's
Greg
the
Oden, he wasn't consistent. So when he was playing the game, he had so much potential, but he never lived up to it. Then he got hurt.
But
that's why he was a bust.
But Trey Lance was too.
Trey Lance basically got hurt on 2 freak accidents.
So did Greg Oden.
He was hurt coming out of college.
Trey Lance barely played the season.
It's the.
See, I like you. I need to come back. I need to come back. This is fun. Yeah. This is dope.
I think it's what we call selective.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's like certain players we don't want to tag that.
Yeah.
Certain players we do. You know what I'm saying? It's just being selective. So
Right.
Like I mean, if you're looking at it technically from the technical term, he is a bust because he's been injured.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So it's just I would just say
Oh, hold on, E. My man, Dak Prescott. What is he?
A bust.
Ooh.
And I would say that.
Given his draft pick,
Him and Zeke.
he's not a bust. He basically lived up to his potential, actually better than his
Okay.
potential. So he's not a bust.
No, I agree. What about Zeke though?
Bust.
He's a running back. They run him to the hole, into the dirt. They run him
yeah,
to
they
the
definitely
Okay.
ran-
Now,
First of all, to me, I'm gonna speak on this one.
I agree with you on that.
I disagree. I feel like both of them was a bust, and I'm gonna tell you why I feel that way. Because that first year, they came out and they hit the ground running until they got into the playoff.
No. Shout out to the offensive line.
Right.
Okay, I agree with that too.
Yes.
Listen, in the game of football, you know this.
Right.
It's all about the meat and the potatoes.
I agree.
Not
with
about
that.
the vegetables.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. But at the same time, offensive line, no offensive line. My thing is we never got that same Zeke or Dak since then. Now I will say after Dak had that ankle, that was crazy.
He bounced back crazy. Though.
He did. He definitely
thought
did.
He was done.
I definitely agree with that. But but with that being said, we still haven't got. I can't still put him in top 10 quarterbacks in the league right now.
Name 10 quarterbacks is better.
In the league right now.
Yeah.
I can. You got Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
Whoa.
Of
Come
course,
on,
Aaron
y'all.
Rodgers.
Don't do that.
Come on, y'all.
Of course, Aaron Rodgers.
Y'all need a Patreon. Because we had a Patreon, I'll stay 2 more hours. I'm just saying, because we need a Patreon right now, because we need some wings and things like
I'm just saying, it really is.
No, I'm trolling.
I know. But I'm just saying, it really is about a good.
No, it is.
But I just feel like, don't get me wrong, I'm not.
Jones.
But don't
See,
do
now you troll.
that. Yeah,
You
as a
troll.
motherfucker, bro. As a motherfucker on that one. But yeah, because I mean, you still got Patrick Mahomes, Lamar
Yeah, of
Jackson,
course, of course.
and you got a bunch of other people that I will put over Dak Prescott. But at the same time, though, I just never got that Dak or that Zeke, like, and then for Tony Pollard to outperform you as you being the starting running back, that spoke volumes alone last year.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like your second string did better than you as a first string running
your
back.
question.
Talk to me.
You're football. All y'all are football for not an excuse.
Yeah, that fantasy football rap analytics
Listen.
coming real soon.
If Sean Payton is coaching the Dallas Cowboys,
Come on.
that's
talk
all
to
I'm
me.
gonna say.
Garbage.
No, wait, what? You see what he
He
did to New Orleans?
disrespectful.
I know,
He disrespectful, bro.
and I understand it because
He
he
disrespectful.
was a thorn in your eye for so long,
Yeah.
But you know well as I know, Sean Payton get with Dak Prescott.
Oh,
And
he's
get
going to
with
get
Zeke.
exposed this year. In Denver, he's going to get exposed.
I think he's gonna be the
Sean
exact
Payton,
opposite.
you are fucking
I think. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'm not right. I'm not an NFL fan. I think Russell Wilson's gonna probably have his best year as a quarterback.
What?
I think so.
Watch.
He's already dropped 25 pounds.
Watch, bro. Watch what Sean Payton do.
I'm just
But
okay.
we already know this
Listen,
guy,
I
man.
get
We
you.
know this guy.
Listen,
we know this guy.
listen,
Anything who that nation, he ain't
Right,
fucking
right,
with
right,
it.
listen.
Just because if Sean Payton became any other team, he would not say that shit.
Listen, y'all are still paying for the sins of how you did Mike Vick.
Yeah. And y'all did that nigga dirty.
Since we paying for what we did to the churches downtown. That's what
Respect, dude. Respect. You know what? My God, Spody.
Mike Vick fucked himself up.
Well, that's why we need Patreon.
If he would have kept it 100 with Arthur Blank,
Yeah.
he would have been there.
Well, yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
But like,
Uh-oh.
But like back to what I was saying though, the Falcons coming out the NFC. I think
They not.
doing
AFC,
what though?
They not.
Kansas City. So it's gonna be Falcons.
Well, you
Kansas
heard what
City.
this
I'm already
motherfucker
gonna
just
say it.
said?
That's all I'm saying right now.
He didn't even say NFC South, and that's far fetched too. But this man said the whole NFC.
Right.
Like,
Doing
We're
what,
gonna
bro?
beat Philadelphia in the
Doing
division.
what?
I'm telling you,
Doing what though?
we come out in the NFC.
I
Doing what?
just need to know, does your Zelle and Cash App work?
Right.
Because I need to make.
Cash out.
Right.
Do time.
The right time. Because I need to get some Christmas money for my daughter.
right? Because you is tripping, bro. You is tripping. Because we all know New Orleans coming out of the NFC South. Now I can't even say, especially after the NFC South last year, nobody can really say what the fuck the NFC South about to do. Especially how everything is really. There's no Tom Brady no more in there. We don't have. We just got Derek Carr from the Raiders.
Trash.
I mean, y'all got Mariota last year, and we see what the fuck he did. And then y'all depend on Rilla this year. Like, boy, y'all is tripping. We seen what he can do last year. So my thing is, and then Carolina got a new quarterback, Bryce Young. So not only that, like a lot of things been twist and turn in the South.
We're gonna goddamn take over. That's what we're gonna goddamn do. Our defense is goddamn impeccable.
Did he say that shit last year?
Yeah.
He said that shit last year, right? I just want to make sure.
He said it every year.
Can I ask y'all two a question?
Talk to me.
Who's more delusional, the Dallas Cowboy fans or the Atlanta Falcons fans?
Atlanta.
Oh, Cowboy fan.
Boy, no, sir.
We know what it is for real.
No, sir. And just him saying that tells you that, bro.
Hey.
I'm going to tell you
We know
this.
what it is for real.
I'm going to tell you this,
Cowboy
man.
fans? No.
No, I got being from Atlanta, born and raised. And no, I'm not a Falcon fan. We all know if you watch the show, I'm a Saints fan. But being from Atlanta, even outside of that,
You shouldn't even be talking no more.
hell no.
Cut his mic.
I don't give a damn what y'all talking about, bro. But let's just be real. And even if you take it away from me, he can probably vouch for me on this. When it comes to Atlanta, every fucking year they swear it's their year. I have yet to run into an Atlanta nigga that won't be like, this our year this year. I swear, since I've been a football fan, I have yet to run into an Atlanta person. I don't care how bad their team was last year, how fucked up their team is this year. They will still tell you, boy, it's our year, boy. We about to sweep the whole NFL, boy. Ain't nothing. I don't give a fuck about no Tom Brady. I don't give a fuck. But y'all, it's every goddamn year. I do not hear Dallas fans do it that often.
No. That's not true.
Right.
I said that often.
Listen. I lived all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
When I used to live in Louisiana, shout out to Vernon Parish, it was Saints fans and Dallas fans.
Okay.
Dallas fans are the same crazy. They would say, oh man, Romo gonna get over the hump this time. Romo?
Bro,
He gonna get... Yeah, bro. You understand?
Trash team, bro. Now we got a squad. I'm telling y'all.
Y'all messed up when y'all didn't draft Justin Fields. You know, right?
Trash
I mean, I would have took him, but I passed
Trash
him. Now that I
ass
see
team, bro.
Well,
we see what he does in Chicago. Like,
they,
he's decent.
whoa. That E-boys now. That E-boys.
I mean, he's from the A. I mean, he's from Georgia.
I know where you from. He from up north. Yeah, I know where you from.
We see what he's capable of.
Right.
His
Okay.
ceiling
We
is
just don't
already
have an
way too
offensive
high.
line.
That's the key. That's the difference.
That's it. We just don't have an offensive line. Now,
I ain't got no wide receivers either.
that has been being prepared.
Right. They've addressed
And,
that. They've
You know what I'm
addressed
saying?
that.
Watch out for us. I ain't finna be one of them, oh, this is our year type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say thank you, Aaron Rodgers. You know, congratulations on your new position.
Why you mad at that man for going to Jets, bro?
No, I was rooting for him to go to the
I get it, because they own y'all ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So he might, but what if he still own y'all at the Jets, though?
I mean, it's a little different because Green Bay is our blood rival.
Right.
So
Right.
With him having a 23-5 record against us, you know what I'm saying? That's
tough.
It's tough.
It's ugly.
I think he's going to take over that division.
Over there?
Oh, yeah.
With
Who
Josh
was it?
Allen?
Yeah.
That's that division?
Yeah.
New England and all that?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no, bro. He's definitely not taking on that.
Josh Allen?
And Miami's over there,
He's
too.
going to be that good this year.
Boy, you crazy. Miami's still over there with, well, no, because Tyreek got banged up with some shit recently. I don't know if y'all heard about that. Tyreek got into a situation.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Well, I live down there. So yeah.
Yes.
It's real down there.
Yeah, so we don't even know if we gonna get. They gonna have Tyreek next
We're
year.
not going to stay healthy.
Yeah,
Tua
bro.
need to retire, man.
Yeah, bro. That was
That's
ugly
what you
last
guys
year,
on
bro.
the field out there, bro.
That was ugly.
Tua, I'm gonna tell you again, like I told you when you
Then you got the Patriots.
for the second
I think
time.
the Jets going to take that
Listen,
division.
Nah, bro.
retire, bro.
They only got Buffalo to worry about.
Retire, but it's like people truly don't understand what a concussion is. Your skull and brain touch.
Right.
That's never been good.
That's not supposed to happen.
It's never been good.
Damn.
Retire, bro. I'm trying to tell you, fuck. Hey, I think you've made enough money.
Facts.
You know, so you should be good, long as you wasn't stupid and bought crazy shit and blew your money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You know, no disrespect, but that community don't do shit like that.
No, you're right.
They don't.
No, you're right.
Yeah, they don't.
You're right.
Speaking of that,
They
man,
don't do shit like
as a coach, man,
Yes, sir.
as a coach,
Yes, sir.
let's just use to a situation as a coach, right? First time, hit the ground.
I'm not letting them come back.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you from a personal experience. I've been around that twice. Unfortunate situations where I had a player get hit with a pick. If you know basketball, if you don't, if the big man don't tell you got to hit with a pick, you get knocked out. The one of the time was me. In practice, I'm guarding our starting point guard, and shout out to my teammates. They know who they are if they're watching. He was supposed to say pick, screen.
Right, screen right, screen left. Yeah.
I get hit with a 6'8", 275, and I'm knocked on the floor, and I'm out for a month. Okay, the second time I seen this when I coached pro, and I went nuts at the big for not calling out the screen.
Exactly.
When I say I lost it because it happened to me. I seen it happen to my teammates. I seen it happen to all players in walk of life. It is the most common thing that people don't understand. When you get hit with a concussion, you got to sit down.
Yeah.
You don't play. You don't play with that.
Yeah.
You can't. Oh, I'm finna throw. No, sir. Sit your butt down.
Right.
Sit down
Exactly,
now.
literally.
Because you can lose all feelings in your hands, feet, everything. You can piss your leg. Don't even know that you pissing on your
Shout out
leg.
to boxers. That's what they do, man. Like
Facts.
That's basically concussion, contusions,
Yeah.
Facts.
consistently.
Facts. Facts. Shout out to the great Muhammad Ali. That's why what happened to him.
Yeah. So with that being said, though, like I said, you wouldn't play them and everything, and then get into the second game, and then, cause I mean, I still get the image in my head when dude came down, hands cramped up and everything, man.
Shout out to Coach Brian Flores. Okay, I wish we had a Patreon. I wish we had a Patreon because I really want to go in on this subject. When I say I want to go in,
Saved his life and fired him.
man. Thank you, E, for saying it.
Yeah.
Drop the mic.
Right.
Drop the mic.
That's it.
Yeah, save that man's life and you got fired him like that. Yeah.
Drop the mic.
Yeah, bro, that was a crazy situation, man. But we ain't gonna keep beating dead horse today, man. Again, man, appreciate you, Coach.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, talk to me.
Shout out to my boy E. McCoy. I appreciate you, man, for inviting me to bring you up. Shout out to Worthy.
Yeah, you already know it.
Shout out to Spody, Odie Wong who listens. Hey, listen, man, shout out to this platform. Anybody that's up and coming, that's into hip hop, R&B, sports, movies, anything black entertainment or black people's persona, come rock with these guys.
Definitely, man.
Hey, I'm going to shout them out. I'm going to tag them. I'm going to get them out to my friends and family. Y'all friends and family, make sure you salute these boys. Make sure you support these boys. These young men are going to be on the grind, and you're going to wish you hopped on. Because by the time you hop on, they're going to be charging a fee.
Right. Because yesterday's prices.
Yes, sir.
It's not today's prices, man. Definitely, man. And I appreciate you for even saying that, man. Like he said, bro, y'all better get on this wave because we make a lot of moves around Atlanta, man. We more than just a podcast. We the #1 media in Atlanta. Let's say that right now, bro.
Let me say this one thing. You up-and-coming promoters in Atlanta, I know how hard it is. You better tag your name with these gentlemen.
Yes,
That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, sir. For real, man. You heard what Coach said, boy. For real. Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach, what can they follow you on?
Yeah, find you in there.
All right, so on my Instagram, I'm at Coach Graham. On Instagram, Twitter, same thing at Coach Graham. On my athletic page, at University of Fort Lauderdale Eagles. And just follow our content, man, and follow our progression. Last year, we went 22-13, finished number 3rd in the nation. Lost in the semifinals, looking to win the whole goddamn thing.
Right.
My bad, Coach Q, but you know I had to talk my shit. Love you, Q.
When does the season start? When can we look forward?
The season start officially in October. We have our first game against Florida Memorial University, the HBCU, so it's going to be go down and down the field.
Let me ask you this real quick, 'cause I forgot to ask you. Do you do like individual training or let people come like train and run?
Definitely just inbox me for details. I don't do it often because I work hard in what I do.
Right.
So if I do it, that means I rock with you or I know somebody that rock with you.
Right.
Okay.
So if I do it, it's off the love. But I'm still going to get my feet up.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay. For real.
I'm trying to get back in shape.
Yeah.
I'll cut you a great discount, Spody.
I'll charge that nigga, dog. No, man. Also, man, if you got anything you want to say before we get off this live to anybody or anything, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Atlanta.
Yo.
Shout out to Florida. Shout out to everybody. Let me say this. Shout out to black men striving and trying to do something about yourself.
Exactly.
Even though the odds are stacked against you. If you get out your own way, you got a chance to make a way.
Exactly.
Shout out.
I like that one, man. That's definitely outro right there, man. E holla at 'em.
You already know what it is, man. Ethan in the building, man. Stop playing with yourself, man. Shout out to Coach Graham, man. Once again, man. That's like I said, this is one of the homies, one of the bros. This is actually our first sports interview.
Yes.
So I felt it was only right to bring fam on.
Right.
Like I said, thank you for your time.
Thank you for having
So,
Thank you for having me.
y'all make sure y'all hitting that like, man. Subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. Shout out Nino. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Definitely
Real
shout out
quick,
Nino.
man, real quick too, man. We talk about this shit all the time. Support in each other is free, man. This shit
Costs
is
you nothing.
fucking free. Y'all act like y'all spending money. Tag, like, share. Tag, like, share, and then we're gonna add on another one on the end. Comment.
Yeah.
Tag,
Facts.
like, share, comment. Nobody said you gotta write a whole paragraph.
Facts.
Tag, like, share. Dope show. What up, fellas? It's me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
whatever. Tag, like, share, comment, man. Like, we have to start back supporting each other, man, and showing love and giving props and having respect for each other too, man. So that's all I want to say right there, man.
Hey man, it's Kooley D, Mr. March 4th.
March 4th.
If you don't know what it is, man, you
About
gotta
to find out.
And again, man, happy Friday to everybody, man. Blessings, thanks again, Coach Graham, Jules, lessons, man, putting y'all up on game, man, for real. Support. It's all love, man. We fuck with y'all, man, so fuck with us. What we got?
Man, look, again, man, thank you, Coach, for being in the building.
My God.
Even though I don't like this Hollow the Don bullshit we're talking about. I don't like it at all.
Off mic and Patreon. Off mic and Patreon.
Yeah, man. But outside of that, he a cool dude. You know what I mean? Outside of that. Yeah, but definitely, like you said, piggybacking off of E, like, comment, follow, subscribe, all that, man. Definitely. Because if y'all know me and everybody that I follow or tap in with, y'all know me personally. I share y'all.
Support,
It's
yeah.
always in my stories.
Good.
I'm always commenting and liking, even if I just drop an emoji just to let you know that, hey, I seen it.
Yeah, exactly.
Every comment, every like, every all that matters, man. Every last bit of that. And Coach, you gonna start seeing me a lot in your comments.
Come on, man.
Definitely, bro.
Come on,
Definitely.
man. Can I have a suggestion? One
Go ahead,
thing.
talk to me.
Can I suggest the next person to sit on this couch with you guys have a conversation?
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to my little bro, Booby Jackson, Booby Entertainment.
Okay. Booby.
Listen. Hey, we need to get more young brothers that's an entrepreneur that's trying to get an entertainment business. That he has a great platform. He does a lot of party promotions, and he's an up-and-coming young guy that's on the grind. I feel like you guys should get him on the couch. I think he'd be amazing, and I think you guys should partner up. It's going to be an amazing situation.
We definitely.
And all I want is 3%.
Hey, Coach don't be playing, bro. I like Coach, man. Definitely.
We'll get back to you with that litigation.
Say less. Lucrative offer.
Yes, sir, man. Definitely, man. We, like I said, we show love to everybody, man, that show love to us and people that don't, man. I definitely one of those people that make sure I tap into that. That's why I tell y'all to vote for me, because my whole thing is to support our people, man. Our people can grow if we grow together, man. You don't have to take them steps by yourself. We can all do it together, bro. So definitely, man, I want to say that. Also, man, make sure y'all tap in with us every Friday, man. Every Friday we do this. Every Tuesday we at KOD's, showing love, supporting and doing interviews. And also on Fridays, we headed straight to Privacy Lounge right after this, man. So if y'all tap into this, go see us at Privacy Lounge on Fridays, man. Shout out to Ron Records for throwing the open mic event out there. Shout out to Ugly Money for throwing the open mic and KOD. Shout out to B Moss. We in Moss Studios. We in Moss Studios, man. So shout out to B Moss. Yes, sir, man. And just make sure, man, y'all tap in with us. And like I said, Rap Analytics, Fantasy Football about to kick off real soon, man. So tap in. You can be able to talk shit amongst the rest of us, bro.
Man, send me the link.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming, bro.
And shout out to the Canelo twin twin fight coming up. Y'all gonna see.
Oh,
man,
okay.
he about to put hands and feet on that boy.
Oh, I don't know.
Ooh, what's your? Yeah, we gonna talk. we gonna talk.
Yes, sir. So, man, all love, man. Rapper Analytics, we in the building. Coach David Graham, man, we appreciate you
y'all,
one more
Appreciate
time,
you,
man.
y'all.
Matter of fact, let's give it up for Coach, man. We got to give it up for
Appreciate
Coach.
the shit up for the platform, man. Shout out to the platform.
Yes, sir, man. And
Before we get out of here, I gotta have a Nino moment. Now, you know what I'm saying? We don't wanna talk about nobody owes no bread, right? And you know what I'm saying? Niggas ducking us, you know what I'm saying?
He doing it good.
But
too.
you
That
know
boy
what I'm saying?
good.
I did, you know what I'm saying? Just for, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just on some, you know, humbug shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm riding down 54. And you know what I'm saying? I just so happened to ride by somebody old place of business. Boy, you ain't even there no more. Why they done took your sign down? Why somebody done got your spot, man? Oh, man, bro.
TV ain't cool no more.
TV ain't cool no more. It's like a goddamn print shop or something. TV print. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Well, you know, man, look, bro. You know, I don't want, you know.
These nigga petty, man.
Yeah, man. You know,
What you mean, these niggas?
That my Nino moment.
That's a little Nino. You know, Nino got to throw some shit in there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That was a little Nino moment, man. Damn, but shit, it was just, it was all good just a week ago.
A week ago.
You know? But you
Man,
know,
yeah, shout out to Nino, bro. Definitely,
Shout out to
man.
Nino,
Gotta
man.
shout out to Nino, man. We about to go catch up with him right after this, man. Again, Rap Analytics Show. We'll be back with y'all next Friday, man. Thank y'all for watching.
The end. Yeah.